Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hey, wait a minute. I missed Christmas in July. I can't put on my Santa hat now. Dang it.
We have Christmas
Next
in
year.
August, or it's almost September already.
I'll say it.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. I don't remember being here last month.
Hey, yeah. He dissed out on me.
And Larry Otis says, figures Nico would be late.
Yeah. Figures, this is like the first time I've been late on the show.
Well, my philosophy is the more times it doesn't happen, the more likely it becomes that it will.
Oh.
I don't know.
Whatever you said.
Who's the guy in the green shirt? I'm not sure, Larry. Are you sure you're not colorblind? Maybe it's pink. Could be yellow.
Green shirt. Who's wearing a green shirt?
Larry. So, we have a good show for you tonight. We have our friend and sponsor, David from Splitjaw, with us. He's going to show us some new products and updated products. I think something about talk about life and love. I don't know. He may have mentioned that. We might leave that for Larry Otis sometime.
Uh-oh. I don't want love advice from what was that show, Loveline, back in the 90s?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but I was just
Larry says he'll be the judge on how great the show is. Well, tell you what, let's do our, even though he's here with us, let's do our sponsor video for Splitjaw. We'll come back with some upcoming shows, any new products or anything that we have outside of what David's going to show us tonight, and we'll move it along.
Sounds good.
The following episode of Large Scale Live is brought to you by Splitjaw, makers of quality metal products for the G-scale modeling world. For rail clamps, expansion joints, bridges, and more, Splitjaw Products has you covered. For more information, visit their website at www.railclamp.com.
Ooh. All right. So, I guess while I'm typing here, Nico, do you have anything new from 4-Track that you want to mention?
No. I mean, I mentioned products that I got new coming up that we still haven't gotten on the website yet.
I mean, I got my replacement
that one
pilots for the RDC that Aristo made. Thank you, by the way.
Yep. I guess I'll go over it because maybe people didn't watch because you weren't here.
I have to admit that I did not go back and watch that yet, so I apologize. But I got no complaints, so it must have been good.
So the Dash 9 pilot pieces.
Oop, wrong person again. Ooh, I did not see this. I like that.
Yeah, so if you dropped your train on the front.
I know a few people.
Yes. Actually, I'm holding it upside down, but there you go. So there's those two pieces for the Dash 9, and I'm missing the other piece for this one. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. It ran behind the other one. Ran behind my computer, and this is the SD45 pilot. So the two pieces for the pilot, and then I also make the steps that go in there, obviously.
And that's printed out of ASA or
ABS.
Are you doing ABS on it?
ABS like resin.
And that's what these pilots were ABS as well, right?
Yep. And then that pilot for the RDC, which you have in your hand.
I didn't like try like forcefully flexing it, but it does seem to have a nice
little bit. Yeah.
Don't go crazy with it.
Yes, you don't want to. The 5-chime horn in reverse.
Ooh.
So 2 forward or 3, whichever way you want to set it. Put it on your engine there.
I need horns for my one RDC. Do you have those?
The what?
My one RDC, I realize I'm missing the horns for it. Do you have those?
Yeah, those are on the website. The FA horn. I could grab that for you. And I also have the other one somewhere here in this pile of mess here. Or
you don't want to see the mess in front of me. There's everything here.
Yeah, well, since Vinny moved to working from home, he's taking over my space here. So, and then that's the one all facing forward. So you got the little stem there to stick it in your engine. I kept it round so you could just drill a small hole and stick it in. And then the RDC, which you showed. I could grab the FA if you want to see that horn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jed. I will mention that when it comes up, but since he popped it in the chat and Nico walked away, next Sunday, August 31st, is the Columbus Garden Railway Society swap meet. Oh, what do you got?
Those are
Oh,
the
the
FA.
FA horns. Okay, sweet.
I'm soon. I have right next to me the RS3 horn, which is just a slight modification to this, which I plan on doing.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying not to pay attention to Larry Otis.
Isn't that like what we always do?
You know, when you're real far away from the camera, it makes me think of like that Sesame Street years ago, where like, oh, it was like running back and forth from the camera, being near and far.
Okay. Yeah, the RS3 horn is right here somewhere. There it is. So it's very, very similar, but the back portion is different.
Okay.
As soon as I get a chance to model that up, we'll get on that one. And then we're also going to be offering, so the gondola that we made, and if anybody breaks them or whatever, we'll be offering the step for our gondola.
I thought somebody already did break
What?
the steps.
Well, I had a guy ask me if we sold them. He didn't,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think he broke them, but he wanted to have spares just in case. So
Is his name Nick?
no. But we'll be selling those in pairs as well, just in case anybody needs them. And we're still trying to get the undecorated gondolas done. SD45 side frames. Like the full side frame for the motor block? No, I do not have those yet.
Keyword.
I have the air brake cylinder. That's about it.
All right.
Yep. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Anything else that you had, or that was it?
That's it. Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I don't know.
Are you Canadian?
I'm
Did you move to Canada since I saw you last?
I'm sorry.
All right. So, as usual, we have the whole flavor of events that are coming up. And I'm pretty certain at this point I have fixed the event submission button here on the, wherever the mouse pointer went, on the website. So if you have an event and it's not on here, if you'd like to go there and put in the info, we'll get it added. Of course, coming up September 7th is going to be the Columbus Garden Railway Society Fall Garden Tour. That'll be from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And that takes place in, around, and outside of Columbus. And don't worry, you won't be able to see all the layouts in the time allotted because there's a bunch of layouts. But it gives you a reason to keep going back each year to catch the other ones. I'll try and make it down to that. We'll see how my world and stars align for that. The Tulsa Garden Railroad Club will be having their garden tour, looks like Saturday, September 13th and Sunday the 14th, 9 to 4 and 1 to 4. That one is $10, it looks like, to go on that tour. The Columbus one is free, I should have mentioned. Of course, coming up on October 2nd through the 4th, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, will be the RLD Hobbies Fall Train Meet. Seems kind of weird being in October. It's usually the last September of, or weekend of September, I think. But maybe he's trying to beat the rain that seems to want to come that weekend each year.
Yeah.
Also coming up will be the National, what the heck is this? National Steam Up Symposium in Lodi, California. That'll be October 8th to the 12th this year. And then once I move out of that, we go into things for next year, which of course will be our show, the Great Lakes Large Scale Train Expo, which will be May 15th to the 16th in Girard, Ohio. And okay, I guess I'll go a year further out from that because I have the 2027 NGRC already listed on here. Whoever submitted that, thank you. That'll be May 31st to June 5th in 2027.
I'm looking forward to that one going down for the whole week.
I am as well. I'm going to try my best to go to that.
I'm already I'm putting in the vacation now.
I put in for it, but then other plans happen beyond my control is the problem.
Yep. Life, you mean?
Yes, life comes at you hard sometimes, folks.
Life, love, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes, we'll talk about that later. But I'll pop this back up here real quick since Jed mentioned earlier the Columbus Garden Railway Society is having their swap meet next Sunday, August 31st.
Was that the one that used to be at the entertainment?
No, you're thinking of what the Cincinnati Club used to do.
Oh.
This is just like the Columbus Club's general swap meet. But he says all invited, so when Alvin Mann has like 500 people show up at his house, we'll blame Jed. So I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I'm sure I did.
I didn't really know new products, right?
Nothing, no new products.
No announcements.
I will say you can check out. Give me 1 second here. Everything
apparently Coastal Nomad's birthday. So happy birthday.
Yes, it is. And I don't have any birthday music. I'd play it for you.
You could sing for them.
No. That actually, I need to get Dakman to pre-record "Happy Birthday" for us. Like have it on like a scratchy 45 sounding thing. I will note that the newest edition of GR News is out. You can head on over to grnews.org and I believe it's .org. Yes. And download the free PDF of that and check out what all's in there. I always like checking out when it comes out. Checking it out when it comes out. Yes. Yeah, what I said.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah. So, all right. Well.
Yep. It's missing the garden railways of old.
Yeah. So we'll show our last sponsor video here for Me Love Trains, and then we'll be back with our guest David from Splitjaw. And as soon as I go back to the proper screen. Nope, not that one. There we go. Without further ado, here's our guest, David Bergmann from Splitjaw. Hello, David.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Got you just as you're taking a drink.
I was taking a snack.
At least you weren't like with a mouthful.
A few seconds ago.
Yeah.
Oop.
Hey.
It's out again. There we go.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see David? How dare you say that?
No, me.
It's good to see you, David. You look as well as the last time I saw you.
Good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you guys too. I feel like it's been more than a year.
Well, it's been May. We saw you at the Great Lakes show.
Oh yeah. I mean on this.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's been about a year.
Great Lakes show, which was fun.
Yes, that was a great time.
Speaking of shows, Andrew, a couple of them popped up in the comments section. I don't know if you saw them.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You may want to check them. Folks announce them. Those events tiles look really good. People are doing a really good job. Those are nice artwork and everything.
Well,
yeah, there we go. This one.
Oh, there we go. Eastern Kentucky, September 6th and 7th. We have the Ravenna Rail Fest in Ravenna, Kentucky. It's short, but there's a train ride behind. Good Lord, Andrew, learn how to read. Behind the SW 1500, as well as a great festival in general. Oh, nice.
That's the only one I see so far. I don't. Was it just that one, Dave, or did we miss another one?
John Simkovich. Railroad.
Oh, I see it.
Yay.
No, I did not add that, John. I won't go into my personal things, but I've been a little bit occupied. I apologize. I did not add that. That's October 5th. So I'll get that. I'll make a note right now. Shame on me.
That's it. We're docking them 3 points.
3 point. We need to have like the top of the screen. We need to have like a little like life meter like they have in video games. You know, it just keeps depleting away.
Yeah. Life meter. Mine would be going down. It's great to see you guys. You're doing a great job. I'm
Thank you, David.
always entertained, and I just really admire the show.
Thank you.
Let's say if you're always entertained, I'm glad your standards are low for us. I'm just kidding.
Be positive here.
Be positive.
Speaking of events, MoCon had part 3 of the Garneri Tour. 4 stops, average 60 people. That's pretty good. Good turnout.
Hey, I was happy when I had like 4 people show up at my house one time.
You weren't happy when you got home and there was a bunch of people in your backyard, though.
I did not say I was unhappy. My wife seemed a little bit perturbed. I was like, well, cool, there's people here. It happens, David. What are you going to do? You got to roll with it. So what's new in your world, David? What can you tell us?
Oh,
Where do you want to start at?
where do I start? I mean, I don't know where time flies. We're coming up. I was looking back on the website, and we started in 2021, which means that in April we're going to be 5 years old.
Oh,
Here.
wow.
5th year. Yeah, we're entering our 5th year.
Wasn't it 2020? Because you were down in Nashville for.
Was it 2020? Yeah, it was
2020? No, wait. 2020, the convention got canceled, right? So it was 21.
Yeah.
Never mind.
21. Yeah.
Sorry.
I remember we hung out the proverbial shingle, opening the website and being in business in April, and then about 6 weeks later, we're at that Nashville convention, and I didn't know what to bring. I didn't know what to do. We're crammed into a 10-foot by 10-foot thing, and you could barely move around. I just wanted to show bridges, but it was fun, and the people were great to us.
Yeah, it was the first time I met you. I was at Nashville.
And I didn't even know who you were. I just sent you an email. I said, hey, I'm not anybody, but would you like to come and do our live stream?
I remember that. Yep.
That's back when Nico was a DAC.
Whoa. Don't make me come to Ohio.
No, I mean, guys, everything's good here. Still doing the same thing. Maybe a little different mix of products. The hurricanes impacted us a little. I had to spend from about November to March, April, pretty much constantly dealing with rebuilding my house, the lower level of my house, and then one of our partners, the Bridgeworks people, they got worse affected, and they're still not back online.
Did you get flooded or
flooded?
Ew.
Well, it was 2 storms. The first one brought the water. The second one brought the wind. Then they're like 10 days apart, I think.
So there's a question there for you.
Do I have a layout? From Kenny. Hi, Kenny. Yes, I do. I have a layout in Georgia, which is where I'm sitting right now. It's in my backyard in Georgia, and was built in 2 phases, if you will. There's like the pre-split jaw version, which is code 250 rail, and that's pretty much the same. I added some of our expansion sets to it when the track crinkled up one day, one cold morning. Otherwise, it's the same as it ever was, and that's when I got in. That was before we opened Split Jaw, okay, and that's kind of what it was my big launch in G scale, and then we added the newest. It's like a dog bone loop, and we added that, and that uses all of the Split Jaw stainless rail, and then I have because I have what do they call it? What do they call it when you're multiple scales? the illness.
Crazy.
Yeah. The
Multi-scale?
multiple scale syndrome or something like that. I have that. I have an N scale layout and I have outdoor 3-rail O scale.
Is that
split
the
clamps for N now?
Sorry?
Do you make split clamps for N scale now?
Like little pieces for a watch.
is that what we're going to see later in the video? We'll see part of your layout, correct?
Yes, I've got that teed up. I don't think I have any O scale trains running. Maybe one in the background. Pics of the new folding bridge. Yes, sir, I do, Greg.
We'll be covering that in a little bit, Greg, so stay tuned.
And a video, actually, a couple of videos.
Oh, okay, great.
Very unprofessional videos, if I may say.
We don't do anything top notch around here. Haven't you noticed?
Larry's going to protect you, Andrew.
I love the questions. I'm really happy to answer anything.
Yeah, another tell us about that new folding bridge. So we'll be getting to that. Don't worry.
I had someone text me and ask me about, I'm looking in the background, they're asking about the split jaw container you have behind you.
Thank you. Oh, the split jaw container. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some eagle eyes. I didn't even notice that at first. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a gift from Matt. You know, Matt Abreu was on the show 3-4 months ago, and he gave that to me kind of as a thank you for being a vendor at the national convention in Sacramento. And he did a really good job. I mean, he's really good at that. I was pretty impressed.
Greg said you're scale diverse, and Colin said you're scale fluid. So I guess that's kind of like gender fluid.
Yeah, I identify most days as a G scaler.
Z scale.
And G scale doesn't know what scale it wants to identify as.
No,
So
I don't think I have the dexterity to pick up Z scale.
Kyle was asking about Z scale. Greg's asking for a 12-foot span. So I don't know if you make any bridges that are 12 foot.
With enough money, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Yes. If we could probably, but we could do 12.
So there you go, Greg. Reach out to go on to Splitjaw and reach out and get your quote.
Yeah.
By the way, Nico, we're all ready for the next time someone has a birthday. John sent us a happy birthday plate on his organ.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was going to bring that up, but I was waiting for and Greg is saying Colin is in San Francisco. That explains the fluid thing.
I'm curious to ask Greg, what does he have that needs 12-foot clearance?
That's a pretty good stretch.
Because that's like
he's going across his pond. I don't know. I'm not sure.
With I mean, you got to drive through it. You got to open it for some reason. I'm just curious what he's got going.
Understand.
Put the last one.
An opening to a courtyard, he says. So I guess it's I don't know if it's a walkthrough section but he needs a really big walkthrough section.
If I would suggest if you can have a piling in the middle, use 2 8-foot span bridges facing each other, and that would be more economical. And if you could just have a piling to support them in where they meet, that might be easier. She doesn't want to see rails all the time. Amen to that.
The truth is the truth.
I'm lucky my wife likes the train, so she's like, can we go over here with that? Can we make it go around that? Can we?
I have to start diversifying road names because, I buy another blue locomotive. My wife goes, don't you have a blue one already? I guess this is a different one.
You just say it's the same one. What do you mean?
That's not what you say. You say, oh, no, yeah, that's the same blue one.
See, that's why we have this show, so you can learn tips on how to hide this stuff from your wife. It should be like a special corner section of the live stream every month.
Greg said the piling has to be temporary. Well, you could supply him with that. We'll talk about that later too.
Absolutely, it could be temporary. Yeah. Anyway, what else? What do we talk about here, guys?
Well, you have some. Do you want to start on the new products you have? You want to start covering some of those? Do you want
Sure,
to
we can start new products, old products, whatever you
How
want.
about we do updates to some of your existing products first?
Yeah, let's start there. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. It's good place to start. Well, we did. We started off with an expansion piece and insulated pieces, insulated rail clamps, and we found that they weren't as durable as we like. So the first thing we redid was the insulated rail clamps, which are exactly the same. You know, they look exactly the same, but this plastic is really, really hard and durable. And
What plastic is that made of?
this is currently Delrin.
Yeah,
Delrin. Yeah, solid.
That's nice.
You know, machined. I don't know if it'll stay a machine solid because that's kind of costly, but it'll.
It's definitely durable, though.
Yeah, it's super durable, and Delrin has built a little built-in lubricity to it, so that's nice. Now, my first clue that we needed to go to something a little more robust. I think there's a fella he either had gorilla forearms or he was using a power drill, and he said he crushed the plastic piece.
I mean, I know a guy that uses a drill, but he sets the clutch very lightly on it.
Yeah.
Which is good because when he uses the wrench, he does over torque them. You know who you are.
So we're doing. This is a stainless version, stainless steel.
Okay.
And we're these are both code 332, and we're making them, coming out with them. Well, they're already shipping. Okay. And I want to add that if anyone had any problem with our older ones, that we're very happy to replace, just write us a note, and as long as they were ours and not the prior Split Jaw or some other brand, but we'll be happy to replace any of the older ones.
That's great.
We want everyone to be happy. Yep. And then we've had a lot of people just buy the plastic piece who did have the older Split Jaw insulated rail clamps from the prior Split Jaw. Okay.
So you're selling those separate too?
Yeah. So we're selling those separate.
Good.
We sell a surprising number. Yeah. So yeah.
There's a long question from
Oh boy.
Alfonso. I don't know if we're going to get into that on this show right now. That would be a longer conversation.
Yeah, that's a little bit more involved, but
If you want to send us an email, we'll be happy to answer you.
Well, where that comes from, I know where that's coming from.
And it actually does know
asking about sine wave versus pulse width modulation, and the reason that comes up actually is for our we make 3 different automation things now, which I guess I could get to that right now. But we came out with the first automation tool was this automated reversing shuttle.
Okay.
And I've had videos of that on the website for a couple years now. So I don't know if that's news, but there's a note on our instruction sheet that says if you're using pulse width modulation controller, that you need a converter to make it to sine wave. And the reason is that is the only way that our software will recognize when the train drives across the diode. That said, we are releasing a brand new version of the reversing shuttle, which doesn't care if it's pulse width modulation or sine wave power. Okay. And the reason is it will use I would just use a reed switch, and it'll be completely wireless. So you'll put your reed switches at the end of the run. You know, a shuttle is just back and forth, point to point, and you'll put our wireless transmitters on each end, and you put a magnet under the lead locomotive. And it doesn't matter what your power type is. It doesn't matter if you have lit cars or whatever. But whenever that magnet passes the reed switch, it will trigger the slow down and then the reverse.
Oh, nice.
It'll already be slowing down because it'll know where the endpoints are. Does that make sense?
You said do you have a video that you want to show, or you don't want to get into that yet, or?
The reversing unit probably has a video. Can I check?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Probably has a video, but not necessarily. Okay, here we go with the first video narrated by me. Okay. Now, this is going to be the version that uses the insulated clamp and diodes, which is an old, tried and true way to do it. In fact, the original split jaw, their little guy, that's what it used.
Yeah.
Okay. So we use that as a model because we released that because we thought people would be familiar with it. I was familiar with it, and so it made it better. Anyway, what do I do here? I'm sharing. I'm presenting.
Yep.
Okay, here goes. Is that working? You looking at a trolley on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Split Jaw's Bridge and New Product Lab. Here we are today demonstrating our new reversing shuttle unit. Some of you know that the old split jaw used to have a very nice reversing unit. Many of you who started with split jaw all over again in 2020 asked me to come out with one, but we just needed some time. So here we are, finally coming out with the split jaw reversing unit. Here's an LGB trolley. Setup's pretty simple. There's power brought to the track along that curve. Curve you see there. When the trolley goes past a single rail that has an insulator clamp and a diode, it stops. The work does its thing. It's the light come on, and it's coming back now. So the way this works, there's a diode and an insulator clamp at the other end. As soon as the trolley passes it, it will stop automatically, as it has just now. And the circuit has a timing. You have to pretend that grandma and everyone's gotten off the trolley. After the time has passed, off it goes, and it reverses. The incredible thing about this is just how easy it is to hook up. The wiring, I'll show you really quick. Got two wires coming to the track, going to the reversing unit, and 2 wires going to the transformer. You can see I've set the USA Trains 4-amp transformer about 75%. And there's a little dial on this reversing unit itself. I got it about halfway. Go faster, it goes slower. And you see the lights, which is kind of fun. The lights tell you it's thinking, it's reversing, it's waiting for people to get off the train. Or is it about to go? And that's your signal that it's about to go. When it gets to the other end, where it's past the reversing diode, as it's slowing down, it might change to red. So that means it's slowing down. And it's not going to stop it.
So this is the older unit, correct, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to stop it now. So question came in. It says it looks like it just cuts the power. Does it slow before stopping? Yes, it does slow before it's stopping. It's kind of a short run. If it were a longer run, you'd see it really, really go to a nice slow. But the video doesn't really capture what the human eye would perceive is definitely it's slowing.
It kind of looked like deceleration to me. That's what I was wondering before the question went up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely slowing. It's just such a short run. It's never really getting fast.
Is it adjustable, that slowdown?
No, it's not. It programs itself based on the length of the run and the top speed that you've set for the thing. So if I had it going faster, which I didn't want, you'd see more slowing. But
makes sense.
I wanted it to be kind of slow.
Yeah,
slow overall. But yeah, that's okay. So now what we do, I'm going to stop presenting. How do I stop?
Here, I can drop that off.
Okay. So now imagine that one, but there's no diode, and these are brand new. These are just coming out, and there'll be no diode, and that will make installation a little bit simpler. You'll just hook a 9-volt battery to the transmitter. The transmitter will have a little wire coming out, just exactly like our station stopper does, and it stops itself.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes people had trouble orienting the diode. We got to have a couple help calls for that. So that will go away.
And what's the? Do you have a price on the new one?
Same price.
Okay.
Same price. No extra. And then
with the new wireless one, can you add stops in between, or is it just for shuttle?
Actually, I got to correct myself. With the wireless one, we do charge more. The basic unit is the same, but we include a housing for the receiver and the sensors. Okay. 2 housings there.
Yeah.
The same as our. So yeah, we do actually charge more, but you get these little housings which look kind of like outhouses, but they're not, and they keep the transmitters dry. The transmitters. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, Paul. Paul asked, "What happens if the battery goes flat?"
That would be a question from the future, by the way, because I think he's on Monday right now.
So it's still running. It's still running on track power, Paul. So these are still track power. So the only thing that runs on battery is the receiver, the sensor that drives the reed switch, and a 9-volt battery should power it for over a year. It has such low current draw. You put a fresh 9-volt battery in there, it's going to go for over a year. So just check the battery once a year.
I think his question is, what happens if the receiver battery dies? I know it's going to last a year, but at the end of the year, is there some sort of fail-safe in it? Is that his question, maybe?
The train won't stop.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Paul was thinking. Train wreck.
Change your batteries once a year.
It's like when you do your smoke detectors. When you do your smoke detectors, you got to do your automatic shuttle unit.
Since we're on the automation, you guys want to see the other new gizmo we have?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. So this is called the station stopper, and I have another video. This is going to be David again. So here we go. So I present.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
Is it the same way we had it before?
Yep. All right, we're looking good. Okay. So this is first. I'm going to show you this. This was a. This is a test we did. This is when I knew it was really running. Okay. It was a stress test. I had 3 powered locomotives. I had a cut of lit cars, and right here is a slow down sensor. So it passes a slow down sensor, and there is a stop sensor. And in the background is an O-scale train. So, but what it's done here, guys, it's brought itself to a gradual stop right at there's just a magnet under the stick-on magnet under the lead locomotive. And after you turn it on, it learns in about 2 laps, it learns where these slow down sensors and these stop sensors are. So you don't have to program anything except for how long you want the train to stay at the station, which is up to 5 minutes. And the other programmable thing is how many laps do you want it to go around your circuit before it comes to a stop. And we give you up to 8 laps. So you could have it stop every lap or have it skip the train or water station, whatever, 8 times.
Oh, nice.
So to answer an earlier question, that's your layout there.
Yes, it is.
Is that bamboo in the background?
Yes, that is my neighbor's yard, and she loves her bamboo. And those bamboo tracks almost destroyed my layout.
Yeah, that stuff is invasive.
Yeah, when they come in, if you turn your back on them, they've grown 4 feet. And one was coming up right in between. And
oh man!
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Train wreck. That's
Colin.
That's Colin. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Colin. It was good to see you too out in California. Yeah. Do you guys want to see this again? I mean, it's kind of fun. I think it's you know, I don't know how you guys run your trains, but I run my trains in circles.
Well, and you know, everybody, there's a taste for everybody. There's some people that like playing around and running operations, and I have quite a few friends that are just the type, they like to go out and entertain. They put the stuff on, let it run, they socialize.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really like about our hobby is it can
suit blue light
people. Hmm?
There's a blue light right where here. I'm going to try to find it.
Yeah, I'm a roundy rounder.
Yeah.
Put the trains out, drink a beer.
So, Jonathan,
are we allowed to say that word on your? Are we allowed to say that word on your webcast?
Yeah, I don't think there's an issue with that word.
Drink a beer.
So now, see how it's slowly taking off, and that's how it works. Just slowly taking off, and then slowly bringing itself to a start over and over and over again. Okay, some question here: can I run 2 trains? Or a train and a rail bus?
So 2 units.
No.
So,
one train per circuit is all you could do.
Okay. So you couldn't use it to say run 2 trains on the same track and keep them spaced out or anything like that.
No, it's designed for one train, and that one train to have a magnet on its lead locomotive, and that triggers the thing.
Because that's controlling the power directly at the power input to the track, not at the locomotives. Okay.
Right.
That's cool. Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's one right here. This is what they look like. We give you the central unit and then a receiver, and then the 2. You see where the 9-volt batteries attach.
Yep.
And I've already shown you what the receiver sheds look like. I mean, if you're outdoors, you must have one of these. Okay, the receivers can't get wet. Sorry, transmitters. So you have to have some kind of water resistant shelter. But these are designed your 9-volt battery and your sensor will sit in there. We'll give you a hole for the reed switch wires to come out. So you just set this. It's like a trackside shed. Put your reed switch somewhere where you want the train to either stop or start decelerating.
Do you sell those separately too?
I hadn't thought about it.
I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking of a couple things I could use those for.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Well,
You know?
Mr. 3D printing expert. I'm honored. We did our, speaking of 3D printing, we redid our expansion sets. If you follow our website, you know that we stopped shipping on our expansion sets until we could lick the problem of in certain environments where they weren't holding up the way we were, wanted them to. So now we're doing them with this ABA material.
ASA.
Do them in ASA. Thank you.
Yes.
Don't make a mistake in front of the mechanical engineer. Yeah, and then we're printing them in, that was black, and we're printing them in brown too.
Oh,
and these guys, they're real. This ASA is such nice material.
It's got a pretty high temp resistance, doesn't it?
Yes.
Super high, super high. In fact, the printer's got to get like a couple hundred degrees. The printer warms up, takes it so long to warm up before it'll even start. And then there's a cool down cycle. That's just as long before you reach in and pull the part out. But we're real happy with those. And like with the insulated clamps, if anyone has bought an expansion set and you're having any trouble with the tie section, if you bought it from us or through one of our resellers, we'll send you a new one for free. Just write us. No problem.
That's always, I always say, like, I stand behind the products I sell. That's always great when a manufacturer actually stands behind their product.
If you're a manufacturer, not everything is going to go according to plan.
Yep.
And in cases like that, you want to make it right. I mean, we're not perfect. There have been times we send people the wrong bridge, or you just gotta make it right.
Yeah, exactly. I had problems recently with the postal service. They lost the package, so I sent out everything again for the guy, and then of course both packages show.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Larry, hey, yes, brass and stainless. Hang on, I could even prove it to you. Here's a brass expansion set and this is a new version, and stainless.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask because
Same price as before.
I don't have any expansion pieces on my layout. Is that like primarily when you got track that's directly in the sunlight, like all day long, or what? What do you see most people that buy those are using them for? I guess like what's the? Can't think of the word I want to use right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's direct sunlight, high heat, a lot of harsh sunlight. Texas, Arizona, Florida, Georgia.
Okay.
Long straightaways. A road bed that has any sort of expansion or contraction. So if you're on the ground, maybe you're going to have less because the ground doesn't move quite as But if you're up on a PVC or
if you're fixed, anything fixed is you're not gonna let the track expand. Where the way like Andrew's layout is and my layout is, where the track is free floating, just like a real road.
Gravel, yeah.
So your expansion and contraction, the whole thing is just going to move with the expansion and contraction. Whereas if you're screwed down to like a deck surface, that's where the rails will try and push and not have any room to move.
Right. And if you're an elevated layout, you're limited on how much you can let it free float because you're elevated. Yeah. I mean, it's, what I tell people when you guys know I give this seminar sometimes, and when I get asked that question in the split jaw seminar, I say, if you need expansion sets,
Exactly.
if you know, right? If you wake up and your track's doing this, you need an expansion set.
Might have a problem.
Right. Exactly. Your layout will tell you. We're okay. Anything else? Any other questions?
Larry owes, but whatever war zone's going on at his house, that's on him.
Fireworks and gunshots.
Move to a better part of town, Larry. Move to a better part of town.
Hey, here in Georgia, even the good parts of town have gunshots going on.
I'm in the country, and I mean, there's farmland around me. There's constantly guns going off, especially during the day. You know, people are hunting, and so.
Yeah. The legacy products such as the rail clamps and so forth, they're all the same. I mean, I guess it's news now with all these tariffs going around. We're what's the word? Resilient. We're not getting hit by tariffs because our product is made in the U.S. and some of my aluminum's coming in from Germany, Europe. So, some of that raw material is going up, but we're doing pretty good. Here's a drop-in lift-out clamp. If anyone has questions about how those work,
I use those on my layout. I have 2 lift-out bridges for a walkway.
Yeah.
And then also for my, because I'm using the little garage door to come down, I have a little piece of track I pop out so the door can close. I use them there too. So I have quite a few of those.
Someone's asked a question I want to answer. Rick Corey. Hi, Rick. Rick, let me show you where everyone could go.
You have to share your screen if you want.
I have to share my screen again. Okay.
Oh, you got a little submission.
On our website, it says railclamp.com, and it says about us, contact us right here. And this will bring you to this page. And Rick, you fill it out here, and down in here you say, I bought insulated clamps last year. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Do you want to, it's around the 8 o'clock hour, about halfway. Do you want to do a giveaway?
Sure. And maybe we should, when we get back, talk about the folding bridge. Although I'd like to get this viaduct talked about too, so I can get it off my desk.
Whichever one you want to do.
Can I do it real fast? And then
don't let Miko push you around.
All right.
I never do.
If anyone has questions about what's behind me, thanks. So up above my head, I've got our Big Daddy 6-foot bridge. It's a single track version, and it's been powder coated, and it's sitting on top of our new concrete piers. And then down under it is a 4-foot version. I'll move out of the way, and you you can see the difference in the scale. I mean, 4 foot's a big bridge. And then, over here we have our big plastic viaduct. And the idea with this guy is we have 2 arches. We didn't want it to be too big to ship, okay? Which is we're running into a problem with some of the bigger bridges.
Yeah, the way they've changed how shipping works.
Yeah. So what we did with this, if I could try to show everybody. Yeah. This has a notch where we can put in a third arch. So you can add in arches.
Oh.
So just add arch after arch after arch. And we're going to show that. We just decided to come up with the basic one first, but later we'll show people that it's expandable.
That is nice.
This 3D printing something this big takes a week, almost 5 or 6 days on the printer, like thousands of operations.
I gotta say, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to be flawless. It's 3D printing. And because it's 3D printed, it's going to have some degree of, especially with this is PLA, it's going to have some degree of porosity. And so we offering it as a kit, and you coat it with epoxy. This one's already been coated with epoxy. It's very easy to do. But you put an epoxy shell on it. A couple layers is even better. I did a little spray paint on it. You can make it any color you want, and it's going to be pretty tolerant to weather.
So we had a question earlier regarding that because somebody saw it in the background. They were asking if they can make those curved. So is this 2 sections put together right now?
No, it's one piece.
Okay.
With 2 arches, 1 arch, 2 arch.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have individual arches. Sorry, it's so big.
Yeah.
We're going to have 1 arch at a time that you can add on. Now, the question about making it curved is definitely something that we want to do. We're not quite there yet, but my engineer tells me that we should be able to make curved ones. But I want to get into the straight ones first. So
you could kind of do what if you only sold straight ones, you could kind of do what Garden Metal Models did. You use a certain bridge and then you just have a space on the backside and the front is together. So you just kind of put them in sections in a curve
Maybe you can make like a wedge connector that goes between them.
Yeah,
and have like segments. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty wide. You could have a very broad radius curve on this now, but it'd be pretty darn wide, probably like 20 feet diameter.
There's one other question too on your expandable section. Just before we finish, we finish with that, but just how do you set them?
Guess that depends if it's super hot or super cold when you put it in, huh?
I'm gonna hand that question off to Andrew because you have the right answer.
That just seemed like the right.
So I'm gonna answer it like this, John. If you're in the what's the temperature on the day you put it in? If you're like on your hottest day, remember that your rail is going to be compressed, and you can set things pretty darn close together. If you feel like this is the hottest it'll ever get, just go ahead and close it up. But what I suggest you do is you leave it in the middle. Unless you're installing it on a day that has extreme temperatures, and then just realize that, if it's extremely cold that day, if it's extremely hot, your rail has expanded or contracted. I guess that's the best answer I can think of right now.
And then Bill, who was the one that asked about the curved, said, is that for 1 or 2 tracks, the viaduct?
A single track in G.
Okay. Those are beautiful. It reminds me of the Paul and Skill Viaduct in New Jersey. You're familiar with that viaduct?
No, but we just tried to find a generic.
Yeah.
Something that was visually interesting, but, also kind of generic. If you want to do the giveaway now, I'll go grab the folding bridge. I have to leave.
Set up. Yeah, go ahead. Go set up and we'll do the giveaway.
I'll try. Okay.
What are we giving away?
12-pack of rail clamps.
Ah, okay. So you would like to win a 12-pack. I'm assuming Dave will give you your choice if you want direct to rail or over the joiner of the brass rail clamps. I'll put the banner up here. Let's see where it's at. in the chat on YouTube or Facebook. You just need to put hashtag SplitJaw in the chat to be entered into the giveaway as we wait on the return of David.
The one by Hoboken. I don't remember the
Hoboken.
viaduct by Hoboken.
Oh, the viaduct.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where the viaduct by Hoboken was. That doesn't ring a bell.
See the giveaway. That's when I start seeing what people are actually watching. I'm seeing names I haven't seen in the chat yet. I'm gonna click on this one now just to say hi to Nancy. It's nice to see you watching. It was great seeing you at the show back in May.
Oh, stop kissing butt.
Hey, Nancy's super nice.
Hey, Dave, can we ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
While you're setting up, is the expandable available in code 250 or only code 332?
Oh, it is available in code 250, and we put nickel silver rail on that one. And it's available now in the new polymer.
Oh, good.
Yep.
And then there was actually a compliment for you here. Let me go back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this really is fun. I enjoy. It's fun talking about them. I
There
just
you
like
go.
trains. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's like I told you the other day. There's not a ton of people trying to take a risk on stuff for the G scale hobby. So the ones that are, it's amazing. It's everybody wants to think about. I don't know what was the pinnacle for G scale. Are we talking like 05 maybe, somewhere around there?
I mean, I kind of feel like it's had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at 2005, that was before LGB went bankrupt and Aristocraft was still around. Right now you lost Aristocraft, so that was one player out of the game.
So I don't want to divulge too much information, like private information, but I'll say that we're selling a lot of rail clamps, and people buy rail clamps if they're because they last forever, right? And they're only buying the rail clamps from us if they're either building a new layout or they're fixing up their old layout, right? And just based on what I've seen since we've been in business, our short period of time since 2021, the hobby's busy, and people are busy, and I've seen some really, really impressive new projects, new layouts. Amazing.
Do you get photos and videos back from customers showing you their layouts?
I love it when they do that. Yes, I do.
Very nice.
Yeah. I didn't prepare anything for tonight, but if you look around our layout, I've done a couple of links. One customer even went, and he's such a nice guy. He built his neighbor a layout, and he put one of our drawbridges in there, and he did a beautiful video that I have on our website, just explaining how it works. And I thought he did a better job than I could. So it's on our layout on our website.
I got a couple pictures back of our gondola. People just showing me how they weathered them. Like Andrew just sent me a picture of his weathered, and a couple other people have said, "Hey, I bought the gondola from you in Massachusetts or in Ohio, and this is what I've done with it," which is awesome.
I love it when people show me pictures of our bridges installed. It's just one of my favorite, or rail clamps. I just love it.
There's Nancy jumps into the front saying everything she has is split jaw. Now you see you're ineligible to win now, Nancy. You're too close.
Well, my whole layout is split jaw also.
Well, you always get robbed.
Andrew, you can't add terms and conditions. You just had a giveaway. You just announced it. Now you're changing the rules.
I like having fun with Nancy. She's a character. So without further ado, I guess let's see who's going to win the giveaway, David.
Anybody but Larry. Anybody but Larry. Anybody but Larry.
Hashtag John got robbed. Let's see if that holds true. Hey, the Infinity Hobbies channel would be our friend Carrie. Assuming you just like Carrie to shoot you an email, David.
Just the way we normally do. Just
One
tell
minute.
me, collect Larry's.
Okay.
Please.
Actually, Carrie has my info, so just shoot me an email, Carrie, and I'll get that over to David.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
And let me know if you need direct to rail or over the joiner.
Wonderful.
Is it time for the folding bridge?
Yes. Whenever you're ready.
All right. So this is the folding bridge. This guy here is the folding bridge. And I mean, it opens up to be 12 feet. So you can probably understand it ain't going to be opened up on my desk. But don't worry, I made a couple of videos. If you just bear with me, I'm going to show you what they're about. Now, the first video, I just have it laying down open, and it's kind of a tour, and just a minute or two. And then the second video is I show you how it opens. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hey everyone, good morning. This is David with Split Jaw introducing our newest bridge product. It is a folding bridge designed to open up really big spans. This particular one will open up 8 feet, and I'm going to show you how that works. It's sitting on the ground right now, but ordinarily it would be on an elevated layout up high. But just for the sake of this video, I have everything laying on the ground. You can see it's a truss bridge, a box truss technically, and I've got it set up here. The code 332 track, this kind of stage. This isn't permanently attached. Just want everyone to see. You can also add in walkways. So there's the walkways. They fit in. I've got a mix of stainless track and brass. To show you the hook fit. That's LGB track there. And all the major brands will fit. And code 250. So we're going to do this video in 2 parts. In the next part, I'm going to show you how it opens. And prepare to be amazed. You could tell I hadn't had my coffee yet that morning. All right, so here comes the... Okay, so I stopped presenting. How do I stop presenting?
Here, I can click that off there. Here we go.
So someone asked me about drop-in lift out clamps and this folding bridge, and the answer is yes. You do need one pair at the end to get that. No, I wouldn't recommend standing on it. It'll support your trains, but I wouldn't recommend just standing on it. The other joints where the hinges are can just be cut square. Now, if you're running track power, you're going to need jumpers to bring the power across the cut, which could be any of our track power products like the Lugzilla or the even the little
Yep.
half anything that conducts electricity. And then someone asked Well, how does that work? How does that look? I'm going to go back to sharing.
Yeah, good.
Is that okay? All right. So this is artificially AI retouch photo. Full transparency. This is where my son lives. He doesn't live in a field. I just had his house. His little where he lives. Just the AI thing just took it right out. Kind of cool.
Nice.
Anyway, I set this up on the pasture, and pardon me, forgive me that the little blocks aren't straight. This is actually a very kind of hilly little pasture, but you can get the idea. And then this is what it looks like when it's open, and you have to have a support here. Can you all see my mouse?
Yep.
And this section must be permanently fixed. Okay, because this is your base, if you will. So you'll want to have this securely fastened on its own supports, and then the bridge opens and falls against this. And this was it Greg? Somebody was asking about a bigger span.
Yeah.
Then I mean, imagine, I never thought about this, but you could have two of them facing each other, and as long as you could live with a pole there, you could actually, you could have two of them.
Or that could be a temporary thing that you take out.
Yeah,
so
like a steel post that you remove.
So that should answer Paul's question there too.
In the center, it does not need a support. It will hold a train. It will support a train.
So that gets to the next question. What's the max load rating? So do you have any weight tests on it?
About 75 to 90 pounds.
Okay.
I was gonna say the next picture, the car's driving across it. I'm just kidding.
Like LGB did. You have two of them, right? And the car's driving across both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of comments on your nice, fancy, clean workshop.
Oh, thanks.
People don't know the effort it takes to keep a place looking like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I was there, I thought it was dirty. So thank you. Has any one of these bridges ever shipped abroad?
The 6-foot one above your head. Have you ever shipped one any overseas?
Yes, it could ship. It still
Particularly
counts
to Australia.
It still counts as a small package. It'll cost a good bit of money, but what I would do, and in fact, Paul, I'm glad you asked about shipping on those big 6-foot bridges. We've been selling those about a year and a half, and up until April, the shipping was reasonable, and but the rates changed. I guess, I don't know, UPS and FedEx decided my boxes were getting a little too big, so the rates went up. And so what we're going to do with those biggest bridges, like right above me, you can stop the sharing now.
Oh, sure thing.
We did a test already with a customer, and we just sold it almost complete. All right. So all he had was basically 3 main sections, and then the cross braces, about 40 screws, just in a row. And I wrote him instructions, and he had absolutely no problems. He said he needed a buddy to hold him, hold everything in place while he did the screwing. Otherwise, I think that the way to ship those internationally would be to knock them down just a little bit, and so they'll ship a little bit more efficiently instead of being fully assembled. Can you put the last section in the bath so it winds up folding in a vertical way? I don't know what you're talking about, but I probably can't. Just first
Vertical way.
Will it support a USA Trains Big Boy? Yes. The Big Boy is 45 pounds in the engine and 20 pounds in the tender. I know that.
It weighed a little bit more than you thought.
Nancy said, "Why do you need jumpers if you use the bridge drop-ins?" I don't think it's probably because of the way it folds, right? You don't have the clearance for.
Nancy, you're correct. At the where the drop-in is, you do have an electrical connection, but where the bridge folds, you're bringing your rail apart, okay, and you have to have a cut there in order for it to come open. So there's going to be some air there, and you need a jumper across that air.
I think what she's saying is, can't you use the bridge drop-ins where it comes back together?
You only use a bridge drop-in at the very end.
Okay.
And lift out. You use one at the very end.
Yeah, I was thinking she was saying to use it in the middle.
Could
No.
you do that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't need to. I mean, it's gonna be lined up perfectly as long as if you fasten your track down. There's no need to do it. If you're running track power though, you will have cut the rail, and so you need to bring the power across your cut.
Okay.
And that's the folding bridge.
That is really cool.
Thank you so much. I got something else new. This is over my left. You're right. This is another new product. These are our piers, and I'd like to talk about those next if it's okay with everybody.
We love being judged by our peers.
PIERS.
No peer pressure.
No peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Well, that's only when the locomotive runs across.
Peers.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, so people have asked me, how do you support the bridges? Since almost the first bridge we sold, I was asked, how do we support them? And I said, well, just hang on and wait. We'll come out with something. You know, almost 4 years later, we've come out with 2 ways to support the bridges. I'm going to talk about the metal ones first. Okay. So what those are is a pier. What's the engineering term? A box truss or something like that. But anyway, it's a pier to support the bridge, and it works with ours, and it can be adapted to work with other people's. Let me show you how. I'm going to just stand over here and show you how it goes apart. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see if this works. Apologize for camera angle. Okay, so just lays in there. The secret to our system is that there's a little piece that we
The C channel.
yeah, it's just a piece
channel?
of channel. That's all. And you just screw it in the bottom. Easy. It's easy to screw aluminum. And you see this square opening here, so that channel just nests inside.
Oh.
So there's room for 2. So the 2 bridges will nest in here.
Okay.
And automatically be lined up. Okay, and if there are bridges, and if you go to our website, you can see which ones it works with. This one's curved. You know, I had a lot of interest in curved switches. Curved elevated layouts.
Yeah.
And of course, you can do them with straights. We have, if you have someone else's bridge, we'll just supply you with the little C-channel piece, and it's pre-drilled. Just screw it in. So you can use our piers with anyone's bridges, just about. As long as you can attach one of these, you can use it.
I know what the next question is going to be. What are the heights available?
Sky's the limit.
Of course. So we're going to make them in increments of a foot. Behind me, what you see behind me is 2 feet. So if you needed a little bit more, I mean, I would put a pier has to have a footer anyway, and I like pressure treated pine. It'll be good. So you could give it a little more height, and if you needed a little less, let's say you had a grade, you could always trim the legs a little bit, like cutting the legs on your table. Just be careful and measure carefully. But you can make small adjustments to the height, plus or minus the 24 inches. And so that's 12 inches. We'll do 12 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches, and 48 inches. And we stop at 48 inches.
It's a tall bridge, tall trestle.
Yeah, it's tall. Yeah. My layout is 36 inches.
Yeah.
Good waist high, waist high layout. But if you saw us at the national show, we were handing out these flyers, and I don't know if you can see them, but
Oh,
yeah, it just shows you a little bit of what you could do with these. Those are single track piers, and we also have double track piers, and double track piers aren't that much more expensive than the single track ones. So, a lot of our customers buy to double track with bridges because 2 trains are more fun than one.
Of course. Makes sense.
We get a lot of that.
I have a whole shed full of trains.
Yeah. So that's that bridge pier, and then another bridge pier that we have, a piling. I want to show you guys.
Right before you go to that one, there's a question about considering black anodizing option for the piers.
Sure. I mean, just like our other bridges, it'd be powder coated, not anodizing. So, powder coated. Powder coating is more durable.
Is that an option that you have for those?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we just put them in and our powder coater puts them in the same thing alongside the bridges. The same thing that does our bridges. So yeah.
Yeah.
If the pricing isn't in there now, all you'd have to do is ask, and I would add in the pricing.
Cool. Yeah,
that's a good question. Yeah, because they look great black. I like them black myself. So this is the other one. This is made of ASA, super resilient. They make outdoor furniture out of this polymer. So the way we're handling it here is it's kind of the same thing. You can put the channel stock in here, and this will secure it. And then sometimes it might need to be secured like this. So we just gave people a couple of slots here, but this is the
concrete pier.
There's a question. Jim is asking if Pratt Truss 48-inch aluminum comes in power coat. Yes, it does. And if it doesn't allow it, something's wrong. Should allow it.
If it doesn't allow it, send him an email.
Let's see what else is new. Oh, our bridges that do turnouts. Yep. No, he's right. I'll fix that. Thank you for telling me. For some reason, that option is turned off, but we can offer them in black powder coated. Thank you. All right. I'll remember to fix that. You guys want to see the turnout section?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, David's grabbing that, Nico. I was looking at your website. Do you not have your gondolas on there?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm in the middle of trying to make them faster. So.
Wow. crack that whip on Vinny.
Yes.
The gondolas are too slow.
Well, 3D printing them and then having to finish
Oh.
the sides and stuff. So we're going to try and cast the sides. This way, it saves a lot of sanding and priming and sanding, and so if we can cast them in smooth cast, then it would save a lot of manufacturing time.
Sure. I thought you were talking about how fast they run down the track, trying to make them go faster.
No, that's not a problem.
I stole one of Andrew's jokes.
I love it when I rub off on people.
All right. This is another big piece. It's going to be hard to show, but I'm gonna try here. What I'm going to hold up here is a bridge section that's designed to fit an LGB R3 radius turnout. It's a big piece.
So big you can't even handle it. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Yeah, so this is it. Again, this is for certain situations. We've been asked, hey, can I have a turnout in the middle of my bridge? And for a couple of years, I said no way. And then, ta-da, here we are. So these are kind of cool. Proud of these.
So the R3 is the 1,600 or 16,000 turnouts, which is the 8-foot diameter.
Correct. 8.2 feet
Yes.
diameter. LGB 1,600. No, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. When you're selling bridges that have to fit the track, you have to be real obsessed with making them fit and know the exact diameter.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, all the diameters are based off of metric, so
Right.
it's the closest conversion.
Right. Let's see.
You want to give another set of rail clamps away?
You just want to give away everything tonight, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know. Just asking.
Keith Stratton asked if there's any way we'll make one for the R5 turnouts. Keith is asking if we'd make that bridge for the LGB R5. And Keith, after all the work we did to do that one, I mean, it came out so huge. I don't know.
I got some R5s that I'm putting in, and they're a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I don't know if we can, Keith. That might be beyond us.
As I said earlier, with enough money, anything's possible. And time.
Well, you can imagine the fixturing that goes in with this guy. It's incredible. I mean, the fixture is massive.
Yeah. Because you want to hold everything straight and hold everything. Yeah, I get it.
And I want to mention something about this too. When you're cutting, when you're working with this metal, you're cutting it. I mean, this is hand assembly, and the camera's not picking it up, but occasionally there's going to be like little scratches that happen during the fabrication. The drill bit chattered a little bit, and so made a little bit there. It happens, and I mean, when you're making bridges by hand, especially with aluminum has great tensile strength, right? But it's kind of soft too, and so it's gonna, if you look at it wrong, it's gonna have a little scratch. But the good news is the scratches go away over time. Aluminum dulls; it takes on a little thin coat of
oxidation,
aluminum oxide, then it stops, which is the beauty of why it lasts so long. Yeah.
Do you have any tracks that I can see? I don't know. I don't know what that question is, but
I do somewhere.
There you
go. Sorry.
There's an R5 there for you, Alfonso.
That's an R5.
Okay.
And I don't see my tape measure, but tell you how long that is. I think it's like 18 inches. A 12-inch ruler.
So what we would have to do, we couldn't just make one to fit that. We have to
It's
accommodate
about 24 inches long.
some of the diverging side. We
Yep.
have to accommodate that a little bit so that it's gonna get huge.
I saw the question pop up. I'm like, wait, I got one of those somewhere. Let me go grab it. But David back on there so people don't see my bulbous head. Where do you buy your rivets?
Rivets are us.
That is not a question I was expecting. For some reason, I feel like Jed.
I think Jed's in the rivet business.
Yes, he is.
I think
that's where this is going.
Jed is in the pop rivet business. Am I right, Jed?
Yeah. I think you're right, David.
He's doing a sales call.
Yeah.
So, where do you get your rivets from?
Jed's a good guy. I don't know if you've ever met him before, and I do.
Probably have.
But if anybody just needs to buy rivets for any other reason, you could go right to. So I know Lowe's and Home Depot sell small rivet guns and small riveters.
Yeah, they're easy to find.
Little hand pop riveters. If you need something more specific, you go to McMaster Car.
Yeah.
And Larry said this is getting riveting.
Riveting.
There's a new bridge that we have. We came out with a again, back to the thing where two trains are more fun than one. We came out with our curved bridge line. Came out originally in just single track, and then we came out with one size of double track curved, which is based on the LGB R3 again, the LGB 16,000 piece, and then we've got a new double track bridge, which is a broader radius, and it's a much bigger piece, and we're shipping those. I've got one off camera, but if anyone wants to see it, I'll get it. But anyway, here's a picture. If you'll share, kind of a blurry picture here. It's a big bridge, and it's shown here, and you can see a good example of our double track piers.
Oh,
but
nice.
Anyway, that's a big bridge there, and it only covers in this curvature. It only covers 15 degrees. So what is that to make 90 degrees? That's 6 of them.
Whew.
Yeah.
So was that like 2 tracks? Each one does 2 tracks, or
Yeah. 2 tracks. The outer track is the LGBR5, which is 15.2 diameter feet, 15.2 feet diameter, and then the inner one, we have sectional track that we can get for that. We don't make it, and or you could use a rail bender, and you could use flex track. Use our flex track, for example, or but this has been popular. People have done some pretty things with these.
They are beautiful bridges. I mean, I've just seen them at the show, and they are a lot. The pictures don't do them justice. Let's put it that way.
Oh, thanks. I have another video here I'd like to share because one of our Ron, you're right. Aluminum can be a challenge to work with. It makes really nice sharp burrs when you cut it. It's real nice. But aluminum is a beautiful material. I can't imagine handling bridges that big every day that we're shipping. I'm thankful that they're not steel.
Well, Eagle Wing, I don't even know if they're still in business. Eagle Wing.
They are. Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
I mean, they used to make some, and they weighed a ton. I mean, they were heavy.
Yeah, they make nice bridges. But I saw him he was at Sacramento.
Okay.
And here's the video if I could share again.
Hey, all you back here.
So what this gentleman's going to show is he's going to show us how and I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. He's going to show us how the drawbridge works.
A big hauler with the Rail Pro system in it. Here's the bridge.
So that's a split jaw, double track drawbridge.
Oh,
This is a gentleman who built this layout for his neighbor. You can see the drop-in lift-out clamps right here.
nice.
Yep.
Huh.
Does he show the bridge going up or?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
It's a simple dog bone layout. It makes it easy to go around and around. I'm going to put a couple sidings in. Haven't got to that yet. It'll be coming up.
Want me to fast forward?
No, you're good.
All right, I'm going to start the training. And I'll just show you the drawbridge. What there are, these clamps right here, so that when you lift it up and bring it back down, it lines up. And these special clamps that split jaw makes. And this is a split jaw lift bridge, so that you can go across and get to the other side. It's this particular one, it's 2-track, obviously, 8-inch centers. They make them with 8-inch centers and 7-inch centers, or a single track. You can get that way. There's all kind of bridges split jaw makes. So basically, you just grab it right here, and it just goes up, and it actually leans back so that it stays in place. Let me step back so you can see it. And it just stays there, and it won't fall down. No mechanical, electrical, any kind of mechanisms to go up or down. And then this piece right here just stays right here. This is bolted down. Again, here's like a closer look at the rail clamps. And the rail just comes down and goes right in there. There we are, and I'll just grab it and just lower it back down. And it goes right into place. You can see that helps line it up. And then over here, you have a similar thing. This is the hinge part right here. And here you just have, there's just the break in the rail.
That's what I was talking about before.
So when you go to
with
lift
the
it,
folding
it pulls
bridge.
away. So that like pulls away. And then you come back down, it lines up.
Nancy.
And that's that. Pretty simple. All right, just a quick update. We'll be working on.
Yeah. So I thought he did a nice job of explaining the drawbridges, and
Yeah.
and that's the the way that hinge works is exactly the same as our folding bridge, except the hinge obviously is stronger. You know, it's built to handle a load, but otherwise it's the same.
Yeah, 12-foot span. I don't know. I don't know if you can understand that, but
That's what I want. He wants the last section of the folding bridge to go vertical. That will give me my 12 feet open span to be able to 12-foot opening. Ooh. Yes, I remember. Your wife doesn't want to see tracks all the time.
She doesn't want to see tracks. Greg, I don't know if we're smart enough to do that. Sorry. All right. And I don't know, guys. I'm constantly updating this website. You know, this is I try to keep a revision posted up here, but sometimes I'll change it and I'll update it, and I forget to update the revision. But we're having a good time. We're selling these bridges. I created a new section here called Archives, and this is mostly devoted to the custom shop, which is these are just trains that we've found homes for, I guess you'd say. And I don't know, I get sentimental. I just felt like they didn't need to go away, you know. It's the archive section there.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of different things that have gone through like the custom shop page. It's nice to see them still, at least as an archival, at least.
Yeah. And
I saw that a post. Was it like a car guy sells a car just to miss it for the rest of his life?
This is a drop down menu. We have some videos here, and I'd like to point out I've added a new video and also mention of our friend. Everyone knows Scott Griggs and the founder of Trains, and you may not know he lost his wife to a tragic accident in May. Scott's doing very well. I had lunch with him Friday, and he's doing very well.
Glad to hear he's doing.
Oh, Miss Melinda, she was at every single train show from the very beginning of Scott's career. And I mean, the very beginning, like he's in college and he's selling out of a trunk of a VW, and she was the best train wife, So we have that there, and then I have a new video if you want to see some trains running on my layout.
Sure.
Okay. This is fresh. This is today.
Ooh, that's some seaboard. Is it seaboard?
Yeah, custom painted.
That's not a flag.
And then those are custom decaled Florida East Coast. I guess this is from when there was a strike and Seaboard had to pull the FEC trains. I don't know.
See, this is what I like seeing is, not only do you manufacture stuff for the hobby, but you enjoy playing with it too.
Oh my, yeah. Yeah. I told my wife I was getting kind of grumpy because I spent the whole day getting ready for this web show, and I said, I need to run some trains.
I understand the feeling.
Thanks for watching.
We had a great night last night. Our trestle, thank you, was all the way down to the ground. It was very good to finish that.
Do you have a picture?
Have a video.
It sounds amazing.
It's a little dark, but hold on. Let me see if I could get it up here.
I like wood trestles too. I like to, I have a wood trestle. It's not real wood. It's BBC.
Yeah.
But I like the look right alongside our metal bridges. Train therapy. Amen, Colin. That's right. Oh, thanks, Keith.
Let's see if I could. Hold on, I have to download it. But keep going with what you're doing. I'll get there.
Is this time for the second giveaway, Andrew?
If you're ready, yeah.
Well, you're doing all the work. I'm ready.
I don't know what work I've been doing. I've been sleeping at the switch over here.
You'll want to send the winner to Denise, by the way. Do you have her email?
I'm sorry?
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right.
The winners for the drawings, just send them to me. I'll take care
Oh,
of it.
I already sent you the winner of the first one. I got to
Okay.
do the second one yet.
Yeah, I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days, so
No worries.
she'll take care of it.
So what is our giveaway? The second one? What are we doing?
I have shout out to Denise who runs the office when I'm gone.
Oh,
She's really sweet.
I've been copied on a few of your emails telling her to send stuff out.
Yeah,
it's nice to have that help, isn't it?
Splitjaw has no full-time workers, but we have a handful of part-timers.
Oh, let me put the banner up for a giveaway. Where'd that go?
Do I need to stop presenting, or you have that?
Oh, well, I can do that.
Okay.
And then I got to go back to the giveaways to put the banner for that up. Put the right one up. Not that one.
While you're doing that, whoever it was that pointed out that he couldn't buy powder coating option for our 48-inch Pratt truss, I'll fix that as soon as the moment this web show is over. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know why I didn't click a button somewhere,
No worries at all, David. And what was that ding I just heard on my end?
This is not working out well.
What are you trying to do, Nico?
Trying to get this video.
Well, while you're doing that, I guess. Let's see.
Greg has asked what time he can call. Greg, can you go in through that contact us form that I showed everyone and give me your phone number and allow me to call you? That'd be better if you don't mind. I'm traveling tomorrow and Tuesday, so if that's okay, let's do it that way, please.
I figured I'd throw up a couple pictures real quick that Joseph Lipinski sent me. These are from the Amherst Railway Society's Garden Railway from last weekend, he's saying. So he sent me 4 or 5 pictures of them out enjoying running their trains. I figured I'd take a moment to throw those up there. I know what David's thinking right away. That's a lot of bending over and back breaking right there. Got to elevate that.
There's an elevated bit in the background.
I do see that, and I'm guessing that's probably their live steam loop.
Yeah.
But
layouts on the ground look good. They look great. I don't know. Maybe I'm too lazy to deal with ballast.
I mean, everything has its pros and cons. For me, if it falls off the track on ground level, it doesn't do too much damage.
I got it.
You got it?
Okay.
Thank you.
I got it,
Joseph. All right, go for it.
All right.
Ooh, I like it already. Look at that.
There's Jonathan's favorite horn.
I have a switchblade in mind if I notched the door. I don't know if that was a better idea or not. For a minute, I thought there was like a Small World playing in the background.
So I'm trying to walk with the train in the dark. So
Where do you trip over the garden hose?
Yeah, that's what I'm
When
waiting
did
for.
that happen?
Trips and the camera like does a flip in the air. I have a friend that did that recently.
Whoa! Look at that!
That's a lot of work and trestle in there, man.
Wow!
It's not leveled yet, but at least it's running.
How long did it take you to make all those
And
bends?
a grade on the bridge. That is so hard to do.
2%.
Nice.
No more carrying trains out.
That's how I get my exercise.
Yeah, I'm starting to like keeping a few in the shed and just running them out the door.
Which end did you start at, Nico? The high end, tall end?
Yeah,
or the
we started at the shed,
Okay.
and then now we're down to the ground.
That is so cool. It's looping.
There you go.
Very nice. And you're gonna have it coming. You're gonna have it coming back in at the other end too, so you can run through,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so the shed will be able to run through.
Sweet.
So I can run out one end, and then I don't have to back up. I can run back in the other way. Lessons learned from the last layout. Backing in always sucked.
Yeah, I'm noticing that with my 89-foot auto racks. That's a little bit precarious.
Yeah, when you get to like 20, 30 cars and you're trying to back in, it just,
So we have a couple minutes. I wanna share something. If
yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Right. So in my seminar that I give, I get a lot of questions, and people ask me for advice, things to do, things not to do. I'll mention a thing not to do real quick is don't aggressively sand your metal rail.
Don't sand your metal rail at all.
Don't sand your yeah. Okay.
And
What Nico said. Yeah, I mean that can. In the small scales, they have it figured out, right? Because they sell these like little. They're almost like rubber. They're not erasers, but they, they're slightly abrasive, and and I think in G scale, we create headaches for ourselves if you aggressively sand the rail. You're creating pits, and this pits will trap dirt and all in the track powered layout. Now, if you got battery powered layout, you do what you want, but in the track powered layout, you could be creating trouble where dirt accumulates. If that does happen, or you have just dirt and crud as time and nature has happened to your layout, I've got a little secret for you.
And birds.
And birds and squirrels and other lizards. But this thing, I don't know if you can see it. This is electronic cleaner.
Yeah.
And it's a spray. They use this to repair guitars, electric guitars, and musical instruments that have little slide volume dials and
Pots. Yeah.
Pots, potentiometers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is just a spray-on solvent that doesn't leave a residue that'll block electricity. It's still conductive. It's a very, very low dielectric. And this is magic here, right? It's I mean, even me, I had a layout like my original layout. I hadn't run it in a couple of years, and I got it up and running in an afternoon. And all I did was I found a couple places that looked like the electricity wasn't going through, and I didn't take them apart. I didn't sand them. I didn't do anything. I just blew this on top of the rails and blew it down in a few joints, wiped it off with a rag. Everything ran great. And I'm not going to sell this. I mean, this you can get on Amazon, but that's just such an easy way to address a lot of the issues that people have with track powered layouts. I just thought I'd share it.
Absolutely.
I think Andrew shared.
No, that was, I don't know why that shared there. That was for Christopher was asking about the roll-up door. I was giving him a link to it.
Oh, okay.
That roll-up door is sweet.
Yeah.
Is that for pets?
It's
Yeah,
a
chicken door.
coop door.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're pets
40,
for some people.
$40 for that.
The only thing I did is
He had to be fancy.
I got it had a timer and it has a remote, and I was always afraid that, like, you know, if it glitches it will go up on its own or open, and I don't want that in a rainstorm. So I just I threw all that junk away and I just wired it to a switch. So I got a double pull, double throw switch in inside the depot that, you know, push up, the door goes up, you push it down, the door goes down.
That's really super clever.
Yeah.
I love it. It looks great too. It almost looks like it's G scale.
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a roll-up garage door.
Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic, Nico. I mean, that's a game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do a regular lift door, and or something that came out, and then I was like, oh, I found those. I was like, let me try one out. Bought it. It was like only $43. Figured even if I bought it on Amazon and I didn't like it, I would just return it. But yeah, it worked out great. So
I was trying to save space, and I have a switch in mine, so I ended up filing notches in the door so it would close over all 4 of the rails.
So
it still works.
So I live mostly in Florida now, go back and forth to Georgia. You know, when I'm down in Florida, I'm away from my trains and I hate it, right? I was thinking about putting in a overhead layout in my garage so I can, still run my trains. I'm putting in a no scale layout.
You should have trains at both places.
I know. I'm working on if the hurricane didn't come and take out my first level, I might have
yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. I agree.
But that gives me some ideas, because I'd really like to have an indoor-outdoor setup down there. I miss my trains.
So it's on a motor, right? So you could actually trigger it with an infrared sensor as the train approaches. The door goes up, passes through, the door closes.
Like it.
So we'll do our last the drawing for the second giveaway, David, since we're getting ready to hit 9, and see who our lucky winner is going to be. I think it's 8:59. As soon as I find the button, here it is. All kinds of names in there. Who's it gonna? Jim Loudon.
There you
go. So Jim, if you could send me an email to as soon as I find it. To info@largescaletrains.com with your name and address. Then I apologize, David. What was the giveaway item again?
My car.
Your car?
Well, 12 rail clamps. 12 clamps, a dozen, a pack of 12 rail clamps, and Jim can decide if he needs direct to rail or over the joiner.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where my brain went, but it left the scene.
So took a little vacation.
It needs a vacation. That's the problem. I'm gonna go down on vacation at David's, which I was hoping to visit him, but I never made it down to the BTO convention this year. So,
yeah. Well, I've really enjoyed this, and I want to thank you guys again for what you do. I think, in this in the internet age of this hobby, I think this is really important. And a lot of people don't have hobby shops and nearby, and this is great. This allows people to see a lot of new stuff. I learned from your show, so thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for supporting us.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
We appreciate everything you do.
It's been fun.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read back through here if there's anything, any other questions.
I don't see any in here. You let me know if there's something we missed there, Nico. I will mention that our next live stream will be September 28th. It'll be the last Sunday of September, unless there was some reason that I missed some holiday that I forgot about, but I don't believe so.
No.
So, all right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. It was
actually, there's
you got
one
something?
question here.
You had to find a question, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, sale.
You having a Labor Day sale?
Probably, maybe.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Keep a lookout for an email.
I'm going to be on vacation, Joseph.
on.
There's a little logistics problem there.
Here's one more question. Do you sell the Pratt Bridge in lengths other than 48 inches?
We can. We have. So just contact us. The way that geometry works, it has to be in increments of about 4 inches. Otherwise, the fixturing doesn't work. But we can do a little bit of plus minus from 48 inches. And the longest we've done is 60 inches.
Okay.
And we've done them in single track and double track. But all that stuff is really kind of custom and or semi-custom, let's say. And where we can do it, we'll do it. And you just have to be a little bit patient with us because it's
custom.
It's custom, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll try it.
I really like those piers. I think I'm going to be, I think I'd order one to test and then I might be ordering more from you.
How high would you want them? Or are you going to get them graduated?
No, they'll be, I'm trying to do, are you familiar with the triple crossing in Richmond?
Oh, Richmond, beautiful, but I don't know the triple crossing. But,
So Richmond, the elevated line comes across,
yes.
and then at one point there's 3 of them. It's 3 cross at the same point.
Ooh.
So originally it was Seaboard, Southern, and C&O. They were actually stacked. One railroad went over the other.
Oh, nice, man, that's great.
But yeah, I'm recreating that on my railroad. So, but yes, I will. I think I'll order one, and I think the highest it has to go is 24 inches. So, I'll be talking to you.
We have those in stock, Nico.
Good.
Yeah, wait for him to get back from vacation before you can talk to him.
Yes.
No, I mean, look, when someone, I'll tell you a dirty secret. When someone comes into the website and they fill in the contact us form, it just comes right to my phone. Question is whether or not I have time to answer it or I'm allowed to answer it without making my wife mad because we're on vacation.
Boy, ain't that the key?
Stop looking at your phone. Stop looking at your phone.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
All right. Well, can you please do a triple stack intermodal train to make it look like I'm shipping 3 containers for the price of 1? Okay. All righty then.
All
so maybe you want to have USA Trains make those split jaw containers for you, and you could sell them.
Oh, there you go.
New product idea for you, Dave.
They have to be smooth side. Otherwise, the decaling doesn't work.
Very true.
That's a Pico.
Oh, that's a Pico container?
Yeah.
I know USA will do runs for you. Just an idea. But anyway.
Okay, good idea.
All righty then. Well, thanks again, Dave, for your time. And we appreciate, again, like I said, we appreciate your sponsorship and always having our backs. And all that you do for the hobby as well.
It's an honor to be on your show, guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks again. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.